Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I am a 44-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to go over my monthly view for my budget. So I'm going to lay my stickers down so that I can tell at a glance where my paychecks are and then when my bills are due. Makes it a little bit easier for me to do my paycheck to paycheck budget, which I do bi-weekly. So I am using a Happy Planner, and the Happy Planner that I'm using is this mermaid. It's got this purple and teal color. It's super cute. The pages do come out. You can put them back in, which is really nice, especially when you're doing something like this. You don't have a coil in the way. So I went ahead and took it out in advance just to make it a little bit easier, but this is what I'm using. All right, so I do have these stickers that I pulled out of the Planner Basics book, and these are just the bill due stickers. All right, so for the month of October, I get paid twice. I get paid once on the 4th and then again on the 18th. So the first thing that I do at the first of the month is I pay my rent, and it is due on the 1st of every month. So I'm just gonna jot down to pay rent. Okay, so with that being said, my rent is $900 a month. And to make it a little bit easier for me, I have $450 put back from every single paycheck. So I use Capital One 360. I have a account that is just for rent. So when my employer pays me, they split off $450 into that account so that at the end of the month, I have enough money to pay my rent and I don't have to, worry about mixing that money around. So on the 4th, which is my payday, I will have my rent taken out of my paycheck. So I'm just going to write on one of these that it's going to be rent, and it's $450. And then I'll do a second one for the second check. I was going to do this differently and just do one sticker for $900, but that's not really how I organize my money. So $450 it is. All right, so on the 4th, and I am awful at sticker laying, so bear with me. And it drives me nuts when they're crooked as well. So that's no good. All right, so the 4th, I've got rent that'll come out of my check. And then again on the 18th. And then when November 1st gets here, I will have $900 and I'll pay my rent on this day here, which will be November 1st. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I'll just jot down pay rent. Oops. All right, so that is 900. All right. Next is Netflix, and I'm sure everybody knows what Netflix is. My dog is coughing in the background. But in case you don't, Netflix is a streaming service. I do not have cable. My rent includes all the utilities. I don't pay for anything else, $900 a month, and that's it. So no water, no electricity. I don't pay for trash. I don't pay for anything. So I do have streaming services that I use so that I have some TV that I can watch in my little basement apartment that I have. All right, so that is due on the 5th of the month. Next is, let's see, we've got Hulu is the next streaming service, and Hulu is, I think I mentioned, but if I didn't, Netflix is $15.99. So Hulu, it's another streaming service, and that is due on the 20th. And I share the subscription with my adult children. I do not, of course, they don't reimburse me or help pay for it, none of that good stuff, so, because I use it anyway. All right, so that's on the 20th. Now, I did have, in previous months, a third streaming service, which was Sling TV, and that streaming service was $45 a month, but I have canceled it, so I don't have that anymore. All right, next is my phone. So I have a an older iPhone. It's a iPhone 6, I think. And so I use AT&T, and I just use the prepaid plan, and it is $60.67 for the month, and that is due on the 21st. All right, and then those are like all of my other expenses. So what I do have coming out of each check is debt payments, and my debt payment is $472.69, and that is something that is automatically drafted from my account every single check. So let me go ahead. I'm just going to put this on the 5th. I know it's on my payday, but I don't want to cover the little payday sticker. So that will go here, and then I know that's crooked. It'll just have to be. All right, and then I have a debt payment on the 18th as well, and that again $472.69. I have 3 debts left that I'm working on, and this is the minimum biweekly payment for the 3 debts. All right, so that is pretty much it. That's all my bills. I don't have any other anything else coming out of my account or my checks. But I'm going to write down the weeks that I am driving in the carpool. So if you're new here, I ride in a carpool with 3 other ladies. I drive 1 week a month. The rest of the time I ride in somebody else's car, and we rotate. So let's see, the 29th, that's this week here, is not my week. This is my week here. So the week of the 6th is the week that I will be driving. So I'll just need to plan accordingly in terms of gas, because I do use more gas in my car when I carpool. Having 3 other people in the car, more weight, it uses more gas. So that's that. And then I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I don't think I do. But I did want to mention, I didn't get a video out last week. I had my check engine light come on my car, not last week, but the week before. And I took it back in to see what the code was, and it's the hybrid battery, which I kind of had a feeling that there was something wrong with the battery because the car had lost a lot of power. I mean, it's still running. It's not going to break down tomorrow, but the hybrid battery is definitely not charging like it should be. And so my check engine light's going on and coming off. It's constant. But I have been trying to plan over the last week, just going over several different budget options to see how I can, how I can save money so that I can purchase another car. And so when I do my cash envelope stuffing and my budget, you guys will see the changes. It's a necessity. Now, I'm hoping that my car will last me until February. February is when my inspection sticker is due and my emissions. It won't pass with the check engine light on. And so if I can save enough between now and then possibly sell my car super cheap, since it needs, an expensive hybrid battery, then I should have enough to purchase another vehicle. So hopefully it lasts me that long. At least that's what I'm going to plan for. So that's it. I know it's not very much for a monthly view, but now that I don't have as many debts, and I've kind of cut some things out of my budget, like since the first of the year I cut out the gym, I've cut out Sling TV. I don't do, I used to do girls' night out on Wednesdays and go to it's a sports bar, and they serve like wings on Wednesday nights. And I would go and visit and have a baked potato. But I've cut pretty much everything out because I need to pay off my debt, and now I need another car. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.